Hey guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having a little bit of choice fatigue. I got my Gorgeous Jane's Agenda box at the same time, well, like within a few days of getting what I ordered from the anniversary event. And I have some stuff that I already liked. So trying to figure out my September setup. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's see here. I got this, but like them layered together. That's kind of cute. And I've got this. I got this from the box, this from the event. This is my old one, which I also like with this, but with the vellum. I mean, that's so pretty. That could be my September. So many choices, choice fatigue, but look at that. Those books look so nice with the black discs. I should do something with the book from the black discs. But then this gorgeousness that, yeah, what am I going to do with this? Because it doesn't really say September to me. I'm thinking maybe I will use it for some kind of a manifestation journal. I've been meaning to make a manifestation journal. Kind of feels that's what it's giving for me. All about the aesthetic right now. I love this seafoam. It's gorgeous. One of the reasons I got it was for these things from the September box, because I don't know, this is so pretty, but when I layer this over it, I just love it even more. It says Moonlit Dream. It goes so well with this. Maybe it will all be part of my manifestation journal. I don't know. It's so pretty though. Maybe it's in September. I don't know. So, yeah, decisions. All of the cool, this one I ripped, I'm so sad, but all of the cool stuff and pretty things. I also got, I mean, isn't that cool? This would make such a good, like, front and back cover for my manifestation journal. Okay, that's where that's headed. That's gonna be that. Okay, one thing down. More to figure out. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I got this castle. Don't ask me to pronounce it, but I know it's in Germany. That would look cool somewhere. And then I'm like, copper discs. Copper discs might look cool with this. Or black. I could do black. All the decisions. All right. So I've been messing with it, and I remembered that I had gotten this coffee cover. Well, I got the whole agenda, but I'm using the cover from Happy Planner, and I love the pockets. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually kind of love the stuff from my September box in here. It goes so well. So I'm leaning towards doing this for September, but I don't know if I'd like it better with the copper discs or with the black discs. Okay, decisions. How am I supposed to figure this out? And not only that, I do love that, but I'm like, am I ready to let go of this January cover that's so beat up, but I still love and layers so nicely with this. That kind of gives end of summer for me, which, I mean, yeah, September's fall. It's going into fall, but maybe I just use this for the last week of August. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna play around with these and see what I figure out. Okay, I could use this in here and then flip open. It looks like this. And then flip to that. She looks kind of cool with that. Or we could layer that and then flip open. I see the cool books. I kind of like that a lot too. That with some vellum. I mean, but I could. Okay, another idea, because I did try this with this and thought that looked pretty nice too. Could be the inside, so that when I open this, I have this, and then it flips to that. Ah! Or German castle French writing. Yeah, just so many options. I'm just gonna have to pick something and go with it. Okay, I'm loving this for my cover though. That's gonna be my cover. Let's figure out discs. If we like copper or if we like the black. I can't decide. You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin. That's the thing to do. I got this Shein coin from one of my Shein orders. It's a little bit naughty, but a little bit more fun for flipping the coin. So let's go with black discs. We'll flip for black discs. Let's see. We have hell yeah for black discs. Okay. Black discs. We like the black discs. Okay. And what about, okay, I'm gonna go inside cover, this one. Let's see. Keep dropping it and nope. So wait, what is that? Where did my other one go? All right, this one for inside cover. Let's see. Nope. Castle. Castle is. I think this coin is biased. I don't know that I agree. I mean, we're gonna dream being big, right? Like, I think it's gonna be the books because I like the colors with this. Sorry, coin. I'm gonna do the books. Okay, so black discs, not copper discs. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, I'm gonna pull it apart. We're gonna come up with something. We'll see where we land. All right, I think I'm gonna combine these two. So let's get started. I have found the way to get these off is to, these kind of plastic ones from Jeans and Agenda is one thing at a time. Otherwise, you tear it up like I did. So I don't want to do that. And I'm gonna probably take most of these out because this was my notebook, and put most of these in. But I might use a couple things from this. So I already threw the back cover on. I'll throw front cover, and then I'm just gonna pull most of this out. Stay. Okay, and here's going to be where I carefully pull the pieces of this out. One disc at a time so that I don't break the cover, because I was so sad. I don't know if you can see it on here, but I split this cover all the way into here and broke off the end, and yeah, just sad. Still one of the best covers ever. The Jane's Agenda gods are listening. Maybe do this again, but on something like this so that it's stronger. Just thought. Just little, you know, food for thought there. Alrighty, so we're gonna throw these things in here. And I probably am going to divide up this project section into some of the sections that I had in here instead of having it just be projects. But I haven't figured those out yet. I will do that later. I'll just put that there for now. I don't know. I'll probably grab one of the fall things for that. But okay, so then these discs are a little bit bigger than these discs. These are, I think, 1.5 versus 1.25 inches. So I can probably get a little bit more in here because I was just thinking I don't know that I want to toss my July yet and August. Obviously it's still August, but I'm just thinking of, yeah, adding September, October, November, and if I'll have room. We'll see. So that's what I mean by all that is adding the daily pages for those months, or daily / weekly, the 2 days on a page. So here's my monthly. It never gets old looking at these pretty dividers. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to get rid of my July and August because I like to see a little bit of what happened. Maybe in like October or something, I'll switch it to being like September through January or something. I don't know. We'll see. There they go. The discs. Okay. Ooh, it's probably time for some fall bookmarks too, like that. So pretty. Alrighty. So my coin toss said to say, and I have to agree, it's just pretty. Or maybe the content, I don't, maybe that wasn't exactly what the coin toss said, but it said black. It said black discs, which I do also agree. So let's, how thick is this with these? It's not bad. But with these covers being a little bit thicker, because I don't usually use these thicker ones, I don't know that I can add much more to this with this size discs. I might just stay like that. Yeah, with maybe adding October in for weeklies. I'm taking July out. So that might happen. And I still might put some dividers in the projects, but it'll just be, I'm not going to add more paper to that. I'll just be dividing up the projects. So that should work. So yeah, I might need to put another thing in here too, so that they stay better. I have so many now. Yeah, I think even if we can't see them, they can fill in a little bit. So those don't slide around so much. I don't know, I might have to play with that a little bit. Or maybe I just glue these together so they stay the way I want them to. And don't slip around. Probably what I will do. We'll play with it. Okay, I'm back, and all this working on this beautiful fall thing made me need to go get an actual pumpkin spice latte. So I've got some brain power now, and I figured out a few things. So let's, first off, I realized if I glued them to something like this, it would hold them perfectly still. And so that worked. And to me, this just looks like September. It's just so pretty. That whole, you know, coffee or tea in the mug, and the nights are starting to be longer. And yeah, loved how that came together. So my Jane's Agenda / Happy Planner / Live Love Posh planner. I do like the books on the inside. I just think that looks so pretty. Did I do anything else? Oh yeah, I put this in here because to me it looks like end of summer, beginning of fall, kind of harvest celebration. Still warm enough to be outdoors, but kind of cool and crisp in the evening. Anyways, that's what that scene says to me. And let's see, did I do anything else? Oh, I know what I did. So for projects, I put, I divided it into 3 because I did have, I don't know, 6 in my old one. Okay, so for projects, I did divide it because in my project notebook, the previous notebook, I had goals, projects, kids stuff, budget, video ideas, and notes. And budget I've already put into my monthlies. I think my video ideas will fit easily in the monthlies. I don't feel like I need a separate spot for notes and the goals I just have up front in this planner. So what I decided to divide projects into was kids, house, and other, because I swear there was a third category and I can't think of it now, but I think that will work as far as projects. And so it's still fitting on these 1.5 inch discs. If I do need to switch to bigger discs, I think I would go with plastic. I was just kind of checking out the different sizes. So they're just such a leap, I feel like, from 1.25 to 1.5 to 1 3/4. It just, I mean, that kind of fits in there, but this, it's just kind of big. And so once you get that big, and I think I do have some black Jane's Agenda discs that are 1 3/4, but they're solid and it makes it heavy, and I don't want it to be heavy. So if I do end up needing bigger discs, I think I'll go plastic. But as of right now, it just makes me happy to look at. I just think it turned out so pretty. So drop what you're using in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys are doing if you do switch your planner up a little bit for fall. I'm just still so excited that I found the, you know, like the 2-day thing, because it's just working super well for me. You know, some weeks are busier than others. But in general, it's just been working really great. So, and then I built this whole planner around it, which incorporates my projects and my project notebook, so I don't need a second one, and gives me a spot for monthlies now. And I think I will try to decorate for September. Just to practice doing it on here, since I've been doing, you know, the big one for so long, because, and I love my September setup in here, but and I love, you know, just how I figured out how I want to, you know, decorate this one. But since I'm going to be transitioning into the smaller version for next year, I think it might be nice to have a few months of practice first. So I did find some really pretty Live Lift Posh stickers that I think will go great with my September that I'm going to mess around with, and that's another video for another time. But yeah, I'm just like, if you saw my other video of where I messed around with something new and found something I really liked, now I've got the whole thing set up in a really, I think, practical way that I'm excited to use for the last 4 months of the year. Okay, I couldn't help myself. I did go in and put the some stickers for September, so I've got to show you how cute it turned out. Isn't that beautiful? You know, I'm not going to track bills here, and I don't see any reason for birthdays and the calendar, since the calendar is on the next page. So I just covered these. I don't know what I'll put here. So maybe some kind of September bucket list or something, but and you know, maybe something inspirational for the month. But I love it. And so then I also did these pages, and it turned out so pretty. I probably will go back and add maybe some more stickers throughout after I put in like what I have going on. We'll see if I have space for that. But I love it. I just love it. And then there's these extra pages in here where I will put, you know, things like my video ideas and budget and etc. and like sales for the month. So like kind of my tracking stuff. So I'm just super pleased with how that turned out. So again, thanks for watching. You know, I wouldn't have thought of putting these dark blue things from Jane's Agenda with this lighter thing or like reddish orangish stuff from the Happy Planner, but I love it. And so yeah, so excited to use this. I'll see you soon. Bye.